If you don't give the market the story to talk about, they'll define your brand's story for you. I think that first impressions are everything in this world. Everything that you can do with your branding through your packaging and your presentation is only going to give your brand a more premium feel in the long run. This is really going to show your family, peers, and potential customers that this is something you're investing in and really care about, and that they should too. What's going on, guys? DeJesus here, and today we're talking all about branding, specifically physical branding in today's video, such as packaging. Now, this is going to be part of a two-part video series. Next time, we'll be talking about digital branding, everything that goes into your social medias, your logo, your website, all of that type of stuff. But today, we're going to be talking about the physical portion. So why does any of this stuff really matter when it comes to branding? I think it's incredibly important because your brand is essentially a potential customer's gut reaction when they think about you, your product, or your company. And all of these things are gonna go a long way in helping raise that perceived value of you, your product, and your company, because you've thought about everything from top to bottom in order to help differentiate yourself from the rest of the pack. And over the years, there has been one single item that has really helped elevate my brand, take it to the next level, really helped me stand out from the crowd, and that is going to be our blue DCF boxes.
Shout out to my guy Dylan, DeJesus, Custom Footwear. He's been getting me right for 5 years now. We got the Valiant Knights new program that we're doing scholarship, aging out foster care in the system. They get scholarships this next year to go to college, so we're excited.
So that was a clip from the Miami Dolphins Instagram feed. They showed off 10 different players showing off their My Cause, My Cleats. Only one of them showed any type of branding. Only one of them shouted out the artist. And that was really cool of Kyle Van Noy to do. And I think at the end of the day, this can be really simple, guys. People want something different. They want to stand out. If they're wearing custom cleats, why not hook them up with a custom box too? So now let's talk about everything that goes into our custom packaging here. Hopefully this will give you some ideas for yours. We have our custom shoe boxes. Then we have custom tissue paper. These are our business cards. Here's some of our stickers. And this is our packaging tape. And just a couple shoe related things that you can also consider are custom hang tags, custom lace locks or dubres, and custom insoles. And now let's talk about where to source some of these items. So for our custom boxes, we're going to be using packlane.com. Once you get to their site, the item that we're going to be looking for is the custom mailer boxes. Now, depending on the size of a lot of your shoes, whether you're doing a lot of Vans, a lot of cleats, a lot of standard Air Forces, you might select a different size box. A pretty general size that you might like are going to be the two biggest options. We had the 13 by 10 by 5 or the 14 by 10 by 4. The site that we use for our custom printed tissue paper is Brown & Pratt. Their tissue paper has a 10 ream minimum. Now, a ream of paper typically is going to consist of 500 sheets, so you do need to order quite a bit to get started. The standard size that we used for the tissue paper is going to be the 20-inch by 30-inch option. For both our business cards and stickers, we like to use gotprint.com. They have not only great customer service, but a really quick turnaround, and the quality of their printing has always been on point. I've really enjoyed working with them. When it comes to business cards, I think you need to do something to stand out just a little bit, and I really like this 38-point print option that they have. This is a super thick business card, and anytime I hand it over to somebody, they always think that I'm actually handing them a stack, when it's actually just one super thick card. This is something that they're not just gonna throw away, which typically can happen with a lot of business cards. They're certainly not as popular or in demand as they were in the past due to social media, but if you can hand somebody something that will actually make them remember you, that can go a long way. For custom printed packaging tape, we used Tape Jungle. We selected their standard option the 1.9 mil. Now I think that if I were to do this again, I would not repurchase this tape. As soon as I get through this pretty large run that we purchased a few years back, I would like to go with some of the custom printed paper tape, which is what you might be a little bit more familiar with. It's kind of that tape that Amazon uses. It's water activated. It's a little bit stronger and just a little bit cleaner. So I think that when I'm ready to purchase some more tape, I'm gonna go with that paper option rather than just this standard option that we selected. A little bit more cost effective, but I think that that has a bit more of a premium feel. And now let's talk about some of the cost associated with each of these products. So for a standard 13 by 10 by 5 box, if you were to pick up 10 of them, they would be $12.30 per box. At a quantity of 100, that price per box would go down to $5.60. And at a quantity of 250, that would go down to $4.83 per box. For the custom printed tissue paper, there is a 10 ream minimum. And again, a ream has about 500 sheets. So for a 10 ream minimum, you're gonna end up with about 5,000 sheets of tissue paper. And if you're purchasing anywhere from 10 to 25 reams, that's going to be $36 per ream. If you go up to 30 to 55 reams, that's going to go down to $33 per ream. And if you're purchasing anywhere from 60 to 99 reams, that's going to be $31 per ream. There is also a one-time print plate charge of $275. So let's just assume you purchase the minimum here, 10 reams. That's going to give you 5,000 sheets of printed tissue paper. Let's account for 2 pieces of paper per box. That means we're going to have 2,500 boxes worth. If we're paying $36 a ream times 10 reams, that's $360, plus the $275 print plate fee, that's $635. If we divide that by 2,500 boxes, that's gonna come out to about 25 cents per box. So it's not that bad when you're able to look at it that way. So for business cards on gotprint.com, I select the 38-point trifecta black with velvet finish. This is printing on the front and back. For a quantity of 250, that is going to run you $37.31. For a quantity of 500, that's going to be $49 even. And for a quantity of 1,000, that is going to be $63 even. Now for stickers, a 3-inch circle at a minimum quantity of 100 is going to run you $41.90. A quantity of 250 will run you $49.23. And a quantity of 1,000 will be $77.77. For the custom printed tape, there is a one-time plate fee of $40, and then for a 36 roll run, that is going to be $250 or $6.94 per roll. So I think it actually took me quite a few years in business just to realize how important branding is. And when I finally had that light bulb moment was when we were interviewed by ESPN. It was an article about how Eric Ebron gets his weekly custom cleats from us and how these blue DCF boxes just started popping up more and more in the Detroit Lions locker room. So players would gather around the shipment, grab their own blue box, and naturally a lot of other players had curiosity. What's going on over there? What am I missing? How do I get one of those? And it's just something that really helped us grow a clientele. So all of these players would be gathered around the shipment and they'd be grabbing their blue box. Naturally, everybody else would sort of start to wonder, what's going on over there? What am I missing out on? And that just so happens to spark a general curiosity, and it is absolutely without a doubt something that revolutionized business for us. So that's all we have for you guys today on physical branding and packaging. Make sure you come back when we drop the part 2 of this video series. Go ahead and give this video a like if you haven't already. Make sure you're subscribed, and we'll see you guys in that next video.